Hey guys, this is my favorite place in the whole village. Harvey Firestone's Boyhood farm. My favorite spot is to come and just sit here on the front porch and watch the train go by and relax. And there's the bank barn that was moved here and put back up. But here's my favorite spot. I like to just come, sit right here, and relax, just like Harvey Firestone and Henry Ford did. Just like that. But let's go in and talk to the girls that are in the house. They can explain it a lot better than me. Hi, ladies.
Hello. Hi. Welcome to Firestone Farm.
Can you please tell our viewers about this place?
Absolutely.
How it all came about?
Yeah, so you are seeing the year 1885. The process of bringing this house here started in 1982 and finished here when the house opened to the public in 1985. The house was actually constructed in 1828.
The moving, sorry to interrupt.
No, you're fine.
Didn't Harvey Firestone's granddaughter,
she orchestrated moving
who's
it
still
here.
living,
She is.
William Clay's wife.
Yes.
They had something to do with moving it here,
Yes,
didn't they?
she orchestrated bringing this house here to the village because Columbiana County was going to tear it down.
Yeah.
To make room for a golf course and a big shopping center and things of that nature. Today, they have reconstructed a part of it, and they actually just restored one of the other barns that we did not bring here. The barn that was on the other side of the road. But we brought this here in 1985, and it's been 1885 ever since.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's like going
Just
back
the
in time.
seasons change here.
It's a German build, 4-on-4.
Yeah.
4 rooms on the main floor, 4 rooms upstairs. Initially, the staircase was in the corner, and in 1882, when they updated the house, they moved the staircase to the center and added a hallway upstairs by taking a little bit from each of the bedrooms.
So the staircase was in this corner?
Yep, where that corner cabinet is now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then that corner cabinet was a wedding gift to Ben and Catherine Firestone from her family, Fleckinger Furniture Company, when they were married in 1863. The stove was added in 1882 because before that they cooked on an open hearth. They added the pantry in 1882 and all the built-ins because industrialization was happening, and when you're able to get more stuff, you have to have a place to put it.
Yeah,
That's
more
true.
spaces.
Yep.
Still using a dry sink like they did back in the 1800s, late 1800s. And then we have our sitting room, and this is where the family spent the bulk of their time, was in the back of the house. The front 2 rooms, the dining room and parlor, were only used by the Firestone family a handful of times a year.
Just these 2 rooms here?
Yes,
This
the
one
dining room and the parlor. Much of the furnishings in those front 2 rooms are from the Firestone family. The green velvet furniture that you are looking at was purchased by the Firestones in 1882. So that green
1882.
velvet furniture is 141 years old.
141-year-old
Yep,
furniture.
and then we have the Firestone family Bible sitting on the center table.
Cool.
And when they moved this house, there were at least 13 layers of wallpaper. And
13
what you see is
layers.
the pattern that they had in 1885. And then we have our woven horsehair chairs that are very comfortable to sit in.
Are those original to the home?
These are not original, these are replicas, but they are
Replicas.
artifacts nonetheless.
Yeah, right. Is this a photo of where it was?
Yes, that's the house on its original site before the renovation.
And where was it at?
Columbiana County, Ohio.
Columbiana County, Ohio.
Yep. And in that photograph was Grandma Sally Ann and the 3 Firestone boys. So
Oh, so Harvey's in here?
Harvey is in that photo. Yeah.
Huh.
Oh no, Harvey and Robert.
Cool.
Good German builds, cellars 5 bricks deep. This floor is 4 bricks deep. Second floor is 3 bricks deep, and then the attic is 2 bricks deep. So very well made.
And wasn't there a story about when they were redoing the house, they found a time capsule that Harvey had put in the wall when he was a little boy?
He had actually written on some of the wallpaper
Oh,
when they did that
Before they
remodel
went
in
over it.
1882.
And they found that.
Yeah. So when they were dismantling the entire house, they found that he had written on it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a nice time.
That's
capsule.
pretty cool.
It was.
So they moved the staircase into going up.
Yeah.
Right
So they
in the center.
they stacked the stairs, and then it was in the center of the house. Because they really wanted to take a bit from each bedroom and make a hallway. Because before that was done, you had to walk through everyone's bedroom to get to your own.
Right.
Oh.
And with 3 teenage boys and a grandma, you start to value your privacy.
Just a little bit.
A little
Yeah.
bit. So they took a bit from each bedroom, added a hallway, and having that stairs then centrally located stopped it from having to walk through everybody else's bedrooms to get to your own.
Yeah. And all the meat hanging down in the basement is all
Yeah.
curing,
It's
usable.
all hand bacon and fat back that's been salt sugar cured from our pigs that we do process here every year.
Wow.
2019.
Yeah, the ones that are hanging down there are from 2019.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we had to stop cooking for an extended time.
Well, that's
due to
true.
COVID.
Yep.
But as long as that salt sugar cure is on it, it does look like it's sort of like moldy and gross on the outside. But if it's moldy and gross on the outside, it means the meat is still good on the inside. Because it'll attract to that cure instead of to the meat.
Oh.
And you'll scrub off the cure as you're soaking the meat before you go to use it anyways. So
Yeah.
it's still good. You
Yeah.
can still use it.
And then we've our things that we've practical down there, and some canning and some drying, some
Yeah.
things that were preserved.
And the original farm was how many acres?
119.
119.
119.
And it's how many now here?
We have about 7 here.
But it is a 24/7 working farm
Yes.
still, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, they're here. Farmers are here every day.
Every day, even if the
365.
village is not open.
You're right.
Right, so somebody on Christmas comes in and feeds them,
Oh.
feeds the sheep and
That's pretty
the
cool.
cows and takes care of the horses.
Did you
Yeah.
guys cook today?
We
Usually,
did.
usually we smell cooking when we come here.
We did.
Yeah.
What was on the menu today for the workers?
Today we had sausage toast,
Oh.
so sausage from our pigs.
Oh,
We had stuffed eggs.
oh,
Yes,
okay.
they're like they're a hard-boiled egg, but instead of turning them into like a deviled egg, you take the yolk, you add it sautéed onions, melted butter, breadcrumbs, salt, pepper, parsley.
Perfect.
And then you stuff it back into the egg whites and you fry it face down.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely delicious. Even the deviled eggs that they make have no mayonnaise. It's like a vinegar and a
it's like-
mustard.
yeah.
Oh,
powdered
really?
mustard.
Everything's done like it was back
Well, you
then.
had
Yeah.
no refrigeration, so
Right.
Right.
Yeah. So, and using the historic recipes from that time period,
Yeah.
with the resources that they had, so we grow the same heritage variety of vegetables and apples.
What was for dessert?
We did not have dessert today.
dessert is
but-
only on Sundays.
Yes.
Only on Sundays.
But we had pickled strawberries today, and those are like a dessert in themselves.
Really?
Huh. I've
Oh,
never
yes.
had them.
I
Delish.
don't think I've ever heard of pickled strawberries.
It tastes like a spiced strawberry. It's delicious. It
Pickled-
doesn't taste like when you imagine a pickle, you think of like a dill pickle.
Yeah.
Right? This is very sweet, and it was like cinnamon and cloves.
Oh.
We're in with the,
So
and it's
good.
just a lot of sugar goes into it as well.
Oh, okay.
And apple cider vinegar. So you only get maybe a hint of the apple cider vinegar if you're smelling it, but as
Yeah.
you eat it, you don't taste it at all.
Wow.
Pickled pears, same thing. I
Pickled
could
pears,
just take a
yeah.
slotted spoon and sit there and just eat the whole
They're
thing.
delicious.
Pickled watermelon rind.
So what's on the menu for tomorrow?
That's a good
We
question.
don't know. They'll have to figure it out when they get here in the morning.
I believe they have more sausage. Because we have a lot of
Check out
sausage
the
right now
basement.
because
Thank you. Thank you.
you're welcome. Our pigs have been processed. So we're going through our fresh cuts currently. A lot of sausage.
I guess I'd probably do Swiss eggs.
And yeah, we have a ton of eggs right now. So
Are these the original ceiling? I guess you'd
Yep.
call them wood slats. I
Yep.
know.
Yes.
yeah, it's what's underneath that as well, but it hasn't been plastered over.
I see. That makes sense.
And then that has been wallpapered.
Huh.
I guess
13 layers.
yeah, wallpaper was sold in sets.
How old do you reckon that organ is?
Um,
Is that a organ? Is it original to the home?
The pump organ, they did have one. It's not that exact one. It wasn't still in the house when they brought the house here, because it had sat vacant for a while. But
And
they
the
did
Firestone
have-
family does still come visit.
They do still come visit, yeah, from time
Pretty
to time.
So it'd be Harvey's great grandchildren and great great.
Harvey's granddaughter is still around. Martha Firestone.
Yeah, Martha. She's got to be pushing 100 now, doesn't she?
I want to say 97.
Yeah, and she still goes over to Edsel's, they say,
She does,
for
yeah.
lunch.
She does. She still goes over there. I mean, she goes to all the home Lions games.
That's true. Yeah. Well, she still actually owns them, don't she?
She does.
Yeah,
I believe
still-
the rumor had it she was training her daughter and taking over.
Be a good idea.
I mean, the ladies who own the teams, they got to keep it. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So they, yeah. So she.
Look out the
is
window
still
here.
around. Yeah. And I
Yeah.
believe her son is the one who is running Ford Motor Company currently. Yeah.
Bill Ford Jr. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. He's still pretty active in the company.
Yeah.
So. Well, thank you, ladies, very much for the tour. I'll take the viewers down to the basement and show them
Absolutely. Show them
the
cold storage
cured
room.
meat.
Cold storage, the open hearth down in the basement where we do our large batches for apple butter,
Yes.
sauerkraut,
Yeah.
heated
It's
water for
a
laundry
lot
in the
easier to
winter.
do apple butter down there instead of on the stove.
Yep.
Because if not, all you're making is apple butter on the stove. It takes up the whole thing.
Yeah.
And the other building that's original is the barn. That's from 1830. So that's a bank barn.
Right. The barn was from 1830,
Yes.
Yes.
but it was built there.
In Columbiana County.
You're right,
Yeah.
right.
So the house was built in 1828, barn was built in 1830.
Right. And it was built in a bank just like that,
Yep, just
wasn't
like
it?
that.
Yeah, see if we
Yes.
can show them
So
that.
we replicated exactly how they had it.
There's the bank barn back there. So, well, thanks, ladies. I appreciate it.
Welcome. Enjoy your
Well,
day.
See some of you tomorrow, I reckon.
Oh, I'll be at Menlo tomorrow. I'll be in another
You'll be in
decade.
Menlo Park.
Yes, I'm in another decade.
I'll come and see you there.
Yeah, see you in another decade.
All right, thank you.
Enjoy. Thank you. It was nice having you.
Thank you. Go down here to the basement. Even got a fireplace down here. This home was taken down brick by brick and numbered and moved here and put back up. And there's the meat hanging there. They say it's from 2019, but it's still good and they'll be using it. There's the apple butter. Everything done here is done exactly the way it was in 1885. There's Pa. Has the train done been by? Shoot. I wanted you guys to see the train go by, but we missed it. We'll go over here and check out the barn. Well, no, wait. I wanted to show you guys the staircase that they were talking about that was moved and then put in the center of those two rooms. Can't get to it because of ropes, but there it is going upstairs. Let's go over here and check out the bank barn. They use and eat everything that they grow here. There's all this, got grapes over there, we got fruit trees all the way out there, wheat, corn, everything. They grow it and they harvest it the original way and use it. You guys find any baby sheep?
Oh my God.
Where are they?
And you can touch the one who's there's not a path. And there are two little pigs.
Where at?
Right in here. You can lean over where they're eating and take a
The
picture.
little tiny ones are eating it. Surprises me.
Look at this one, he gets up here where, yeah, look at this one, getting, it's better up here at the top.
Hey, you.
Look at the big one in the middle, is there a big one
there?
in the middle?
Scarfing away.
I think that was
Where's the
people.
babies?
Keep going. A little one on far down on the left. Pretty obnoxious.
Jeez, you grump.
You would think there would be nursing instead of.
Oh man, look at these little babies.
You look at him. You would think they'd be nursing instead of. Oh, they're
Look, they're wanting to, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'd love to get my arms around one of them.
Here you can touch them. You're not supposed to touch them, but we did.
Oh, you are so pretty. Look at him.
Well, we'll go upstairs. Boy, that one's a grump.
We have a couple of pigs back there.
Oh, yep, there's some little pigs. Hunkered down. Poor suckers don't realize they're going to be hanging in the basement curing one of these days. Oh, not an exit. Let's go out and go around. All right. Built into the bank just like it was in Ohio. There's a pussycat. Some farm machinery. As ye sow, so shall ye reap. This place is something else. We'll be looking at more cars tomorrow, but if you guys like history, this is the place to come. Firestone Farm, Dearborn, Michigan, Greenfield Village at the Henry Ford. Come check it out. Show you guys the back of the house here on the way out. Got some pigeons on the roof. Let's see, can we get out of here? Yep. Alrighty.
Plant here every year, growing such things as field corn, winter wheat, rye, and hay. And we're passing a small orchard featuring heirloom apple trees on the right. As you can see, the Firestone farmhouse over here on the right as well. It was built in 1828, and it became the birthplace of Harvey Firestone. Harvey went on to create the Firestone Tire and Rubber Company in 1900, and he and Henry Ford became.
Here's what I'm talking about right here. Just sitting on the porch. Peace and quiet. And then watching the train go by. Just sitting here in the rocking chair rocking. See what I mean? How awesome is that?